Hello world, from whichever time zone you're catching me from, my name is MD90. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on the bell notification to all so that you do not miss the uploads that come up. And the easiest way for you to navigate the channel is to head to the playlist. You'll find videos curated for you based on your interest. So if you're interested in the Kutika podcast, you'll find a playlist for that. For news and trends, there's a playlist for that. Exclusive with MD90, a bunch of playlists that are created based on your interest. So the easiest way to navigate the channel is head straight to the playlist and you'll find what you're here for. Consider becoming a member of the channel. Right next to the subscribe button is the join button. You click on the join button so that you can become a member of the channel. You support the team on the production and a number of things that we're doing here, and we appreciate that. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. So, news that is reaching the media so far is Yops is under investigation by the Anti-Corruption Commission. So, here are the details. So, 2 days ago, Yops put up this video of him and his wife Kidis just walking around their yard. This is at their house, the picture that you see on screen. That's Yops' place, and then you can see there's a Benz there and a couple of cars around the place. So it's alleged on this particular day they were going to the Anti-Corruption Commission to go and be asked a couple of questions by the officials that side. So here are the details of that. So first of all, the car that is in question is roughly worth 94,000 US dollars. So 94.3 thousand US dollars. A brand new one should be around 110 US dollars. 100,010, but the one that he has wasn't a brand new one with plastics on it, so it's one of those good conditions, but good condition, but a second hand. So it should be less than that. So people have been saying, is that the value of the car that you are investigating the biggest artist that we have in the nation for? So here's the public reaction. So Wisdom Marita lawyer writes, the investigation by the Anti-Corruption Commission, ACC, into Yops VX worth 2 billion kwacha is has more sparked a wave of controversy and speculation. ACC's scrutiny is an overreach as much as an overreach, as there might be more than what meets the eye, possibly involving money laundering. It is not normal for a government institution focusing on a 2 million kwacha transaction involving Zambia's biggest artist. This raises questions about the priorities. It seems as an instance where limited resources should be directed towards significant issues plundering in the nation, such as widespread poverty and sub-economic challenges. However, it is crucial to consider that the public might not be privy to the full scope of the investigation by the ACC. So people just reacting to say, how is it possible that the entire ACC focus their energies and resources of the nation to investigating a car that is worth less than 100,000 US dollars? So Thomas Sparo, this is a popular Zambian comedian, popularly known as Difficulty, also writes, say, let the young man enjoy, he writes. He says, it's a shame we do not celebrate and or create our own millionaires. Whoever tries to lift himself up is a potential suspect. We must be ashamed of ourselves as a country. That almost 60 years after independence, we do not have a single billionaire in US dollars. A year ago, it was Junior Alwala. This is a Jerabo when he bought himself a BMW convertible that Mutale Mwanza was riding in. He was also placed under investigation. Today, it's Yops being suspected of having suspicious vehicle. It's like people, for people to enjoy their money in Zambia, they need to pretend to be poor. Sometimes I feel ashamed to be Zambian. They can't be like Nigerians, Congo, or Tanzania. Mlekeni Mwaiche Hachite enjoy. It's his time. So pretty much that's difficult reaction. More people react to the same. Akim also writes. Sometimes I get mad at the fact that I'm Zambian. I mean, why the hell would you waste taxpayers' money to investigate the top-selling artists for owning a car that is a facelift, for that matter, less than 50,000 US dollars? Like I earlier mentioned, that the car that he has, there was a time that it was being suspected to be just a facelift, that it was a lower model than what it is reported to be. So this guy says it's actually just a facelift, which is less than 50,000 US dollars. If the young business person like me, meaning himself, can own property worth more than a million kwacha, what more your maps? He asks. Are you serious? Can someone call this country to order, please? We need to redefine being rich in Zambia. Too much, or should I say jealousy too much. We cannot attack everyone who tries to raise. There is no nation without local champions. So people just say, so you can see where this is going. I hope the investigating wins standing on solid ground, because if this just turns out to be a random thought, then it will not play out well. So this is where the story was published. So your maps under investigation by the ACC. Simon Mulenga, this is a Socialist Party lawyer and social personality also. He has a huge Facebook following and stuff. So he simply lists places: Boomplay, Spotify, YouTube, Yoyo endorsement, Total Engines endorsement, Bola Bet endorsement, Futikana endorsement, Yangu endorsement, local shows, international shows, Free Up the Stadium shows. So, Silver Grade 3 by investigator. Do you think artists are still doing Ifigigi and Ama Gubi Muma schools at the end of term bash Nama posters, but notice board? Things have changed. Exposure, Vane, is very important. I feel embarrassed on your behalf. So pretty much people's reaction to that, you can say, we can tell where this is going. So pretty much this is the case that the anti-corruption put up to say the ground on why they're investigating him. So suspicious anti-corruption commission, suspicious anti-corruption commission restricts your maps crew, meaning the Land Cruiser. 2 months ago, celebrated Zambian singer Your Maps sent tongues wrangling and gossiping, mouths running, as he shared photos of his newly bought Land Cruiser VX on Facebook. But the big black card, just capture the attention of Yomaps' fans, but also the people in the Kolima Tower building, where the men and women of the Anti-Corruption Commission operate from. Sources from the anti-graft body have told Kalemba that the commission has placed restriction on Yomaps' vehicle, meaning he cannot sell it if he wanted to. According to sources, the car is suspected to be a moving proceed of crime. The source told Kalemba that someone, a hitmaker, is said to have received the Land Cruiser VX from a politically exposed person who is trying to conceal their ill-gotten wealth. The source further disclosed that the singer, whose real name is Elton Mulenga, appeared before the Anti-Corruption Commission, accompanied by his wife yesterday, for quizzing in an effort to establish the source of funds for the luxurious car or luxury car. The source said the commission believes that the singer's earnings from the gigs and music business is not enough to purchase such an upmarket vehicle. When contacted, the Anti-Corruption Commission department said they will comment on the matter tomorrow. But as for Your Maps, he laughed off the issue, saying he was making enough money to afford the vehicle. Your Maps said from the proceeds of his music, and he managed to build the house that is 10 times more cost of that vehicle, 10 times the cost of that vehicle. He said, he said he was not aware that the Anti-Corruption Commission was investigating him, and he was in fact planning on getting a similar Land Cruiser, but in white, the white color one. As it stands, only the outcome of the investigation will determine whether the singer will clean the pukuta, pretty much the crew with his explanation, or it will end up in the sorry, pretty much right to that. So it seems that those are the grounds. They're saying it's a car that is believed to have been bought by a politically exposed individual, and they're trying to conceal the ill-gotten wealth. And then this guy reacts saying, I wish praise singers were able to say that they let the anti-corruption do their job when people were asking about President Hakainde Hichilema's source of wealth. You are not fair, guys. So you can see where this is going if it doesn't hold ground. People have mixed feelings about this, because in reality, if you look at these platforms that are listed here, Yops platforms, it's got the biggest platforms in the country. You might not like the guy, but it's a fact. When you go to Facebook, I doubt there is any other Zambian page that has got a bigger following than Yops. When you come to YouTube, amongst the artists in Zambia, unless there's someone that I am not aware of, no one has a bigger YouTube channel than Yops. When you look at his streams, just this recent video that was released, I think 2 weeks ago, he's got like 15 million streams just on YouTube. That's exempt in Spotify and other platforms, and that is money. So you can see all his platforms are monetized. So it's laughable to say he cannot make $100,000. So in as much as we do not even include these endorsement deals and everything else, just those platforms, just the YouTube income itself would probably amount to that amount that they're talking about. I just hope they are standing on solid ground, because now it's beginning to look like, they have nothing else to investigate. If you have to go and fish out someone as big as Yops in terms of numbers, then it's a sorry sight for the Anti-Corruption Commission, because in reality, the money he does have, if you look at the numbers that he does on these platforms, just pick one platform, and that is likely to be the case. He will not even disclose the endorsement that he's got with these places like Yo-Yo Foods, where he's advertising those knickknacks, and Bola Bet. Just one source of income will probably amount to that $100,000. So then what are they going to do now? Yeah, I just hope they start standing on solid ground. So now they are compelled. They have to issue. They have to issue a press briefing tomorrow, because now the public are talking about it. And usually this happens right now is at the Mulungushi Conference Center, or wherever they are holding the Ngoma Awards. And it's like if we were to go by the trace, the year that is had is going to sweep clean the awards, every category that is being nominated in. And that's also income. It's not as if these awards are free. They come with money on with each award. Anyway, so everyone can tell that the money he has, maybe it's the source of the car, maybe that's the issue, as they've stated, it's imported from a politician. Maybe they will stand on solid ground on that. Otherwise, if they're just basing it off the fact that he does not have the money to afford a $100,000 car, which is even less anyway, then we are in trouble. Anyway, we wait and see how it plays out. But people are not having it with this. I hope the Anti-Corruption Commission has a solid reason. We wait and hear what they will say tomorrow. My YouTube channel. Make sure you click on the subscribe button, you click on the notifications to get the notifications of every video that I upload. I try to upload every week, sometimes every day of the week, but definitely each week you expect a video. So make sure you click on the subscribe, like this video, and there's much more on the playlist. So visit the channel and see you around.